Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I created a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle t-shirt design. Originally, I was going for Michelangelo on a black t-shirt, but opted to make the bandana transparent so I could change the color of the shirt to whichever turtle I wanted. To begin, I start with a nice big base to work on. This is so you can see the details from a distance, but also partly because the shapes cannot be as small as I would like them to be. A lot of this is just to get an idea of what I can work with the least amount of assets. So you'll see a lot of changing or deleting of layers as I progress with the design. After making the base, I'm making my way from the bottom of the design because the mouth seemed a lot easier to do than the eyes. I try to use basic shapes and symbols as much as possible. One of my favorite shapes to utilize is the eighth note, which you can see I used to round out the corners of the mouth. One of the things you can do is to use the same shape to make the size of the shape smaller or thinner by either making it the same color as the design or to make it transparent, which you can see me do with the corners of the smile. Here, I'm trying to create a black border to get more of that cartoony vibe and contrast against the colorful background for the chin and top of the head. Later on in the video, I discovered that you can move layers around on the side panel, so you could save the borders for later if you really wanted to. Having a source image to work off of is really great, especially since this is technically putting a 2D image on a 3D surface. Here I'm making the bandana transparent and then cleaning up any excess on the side using the transparency tool. I used some more basic shapes to make the borders of the bandana. You have 50 layers to work with, so it's okay to make little adjustments here and there. Before making the eyes, I make sure the brow is nice and prominent and matches the image as close as I can make it. I use the eighth notes again to make the eyes but can't make them smaller, so I don't put the pupils in. Sometimes you can take artistic liberties like that if the resources that you have are limited. I then clean up the face using the same color to seamlessly blend it in. At the very end, I use a motif from Lilo and Stitch to make the ends of the bandana. I move around the layers to make it work and then clean up the surrounding areas using the transparency tool to complete the design. And that's how you make a Ninja Turtle t-shirt in Dreamlight Valley.